All right, so once again, a test here of my newly configured desktop, which hopefully makes it a little easier to make these videos. I've always been battling in that I have to get out my iPhone and get out lighting and put my microphone up, and it's always somewhat difficult task to complete. So this does make it easier and a simpler exercise because it's all kind of set up. So what you can't see here is I have a um, microphone right there out of the window, and it's placed there and it's kind of immovable. Then my camera is configured and will stay there really. So everything is really hooked up, and it just makes it so much easier to do these videos because I like to just do them ad hoc and on the run. So I'm getting ready to post a series of videos on pricing. Pricing is different from intrinsic valuation in that you're really doing relative pricing. You're comparing a stock to a group of similar companies and you're comparing different pricing ratios. So there are about six ratios which are pretty highly regarded. I've personally got a couple of favorites. And so I'll go through how you select these, how do you find cheap stocks. Traditionally, what folks will do is they'll find the average, which is problematic in itself because often the distribution of companies in a sector is very skewed. And so averages don't really tell a good story. So you'll use something like a medium and you'll compare it to see if it's high or low. But really, there are a couple of other ways where you tie it to some fundamentals. And what we'll do is we'll look for mismatches in pricing. So we'll go through that using FinViz and a couple of other screeners. And then once we have a group of companies, I'll throw them into my intrinsic valuation spreadsheet and we'll see what pops out. So it should be quite interesting. I hope to get to tomorrow morning on the in the weekend, as soon as I can get a break from my regular work, and we can get going and start selecting some stocks. Well, thanks for joining. Subscribe, and you'll get notified as soon as I make these pricing postings. Thanks a lot. Take care.